Do you?
You're up, Becky.
Greetings. I would like to call the December 18, 2025 special town meeting to order. As a reminder, please hold your card up when voting. If you have a question, please address the moderator and begin by introducing yourself. The first article is to choose a moderator to preside over said meeting. Do I hear a nomination for the moderator?
I nominate David Hennessy.
I'll second that.
Do I hear a motion to
Steve's nomination.
cease nomination?
I'll second that.
Yes? Unanimous? Okay, and then I just need three votes. Now it's official. I have 3 written ballots. And now if you would come up so that I could swear you in. You repeat after me. I, David P. Hennessy, do swear affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I do swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States
so long as I shall continue a citizen thereof.
so long as I shall continue a citizen thereof.
I, David P. Hennessy, do swear and affirm
I, David P. Hennessy, do swear and affirm
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my abilities
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my abilities
the duties incumbent on me
the duties incumbent upon me
as moderator for the December 18th, 2025 special town meeting,
as moderator for the December 18, 2025 special town meeting
according to the Constitution and laws of the state of Maine.
according to the Constitution and laws of the state of Maine.
Thank you. And I just need you to sign, please. Right there. Thank you. You all set?
All right. To begin with, we have a couple of people, non-residents who may be asked to speak. Our town administrator, Julie House, and solar representative, Jeff Martin. Is there a motion to let them speak? Second,
Second.
discussion. All those in favor? They can speak. Article 2, to see if the town will vote to authorize the select board to execute easements to West Bath Tonal Solar LLC, NTL, and LLC, in Central Maine Power over an unused portion of Kings Highway for the purpose of installing electrical lines and vehicular access to serve the West Bath Tonal Solar Project on land at map R01 in lot 13. Is there a motion? Second. Motion and second. Discussion.
Where is Kings Highway?
It is by the high school. It's on the Bath town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have,
So-
Yes.
There's a
If
little-
there are no more questions, we'll let Jeff do a little presentation.
yeah.
And then questions after the presentation?
Yes.
And I do have. Sorry.
Okay, so the actual lot and map is that section right there by the high school?
The parcel that the project is located on is this larger, about 50 acre or so parcel to the north. The town parcel is a very small parcel, you can't even see it on the site plan here, down right at the access, right at the edge of Kings Highway. And I have on the back side of this, this is the town parcel here. It's 66 feet wide and about 450 feet long.
And that's the Route 1 highway there, right?
Down.
For reference?
Yeah, to the south.
This is a Wayne Farm Parkway has buildings new on them.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Our road goes up and turns. It does continue up, but we never continued it.
Any more questions?
Talk a little bit about the power, what it would be used for.
Sure, yeah. I can just give an overview of
Yeah,
the
that'd be
whole thing. I'll turn this back over. So this is the site plan for the project that was approved, approved by the planning board in February of 2024. And it's a 1 megawatt AC solar ground mounted array. That's roughly enough power to power like 270 or so homes, just to give you a sense of the scale. The project was originally proposed to be accessed through Tonal Lane, which is the parcel's access. And we brought that proposal to the planning board. And when we did that, we got feedback from residents along Tonal Lane that they would prefer we not come in from that direction. So we redesigned the project instead to come through Kings Highway to the south. When we did that redesign based on the town tax maps, there are 3 parcels that lead up from Kings Highway to the project area, and that all 3 parcels are owned by a single landowner. And so we secured an easement with that landowner and brought this redesign proposal to the town, to the planning board, and that was ultimately approved. So it actually wasn't until we surveyed this whole easement area that our surveyor uncovered this small town parcel. And so that's why we're coming back to the town requesting. It's a non-exclusive access and utility easement. And I'll flip this back around. So again, the town parcel is this rectangle shape here. The easement area is this hatched area here. It's roughly 15,500 feet or so, square feet. And then this dark area is the proposed access. That should start at the edge of Kings Highway. And then there's a project-owned pole located here, so the northwest portion of the parcel. And then there are also 3 central main power utility poles that are proposed on the town parcel. So the request is for an easement from the town to the project and the land, as well as from the town to CMP, so that CMP can put their poles and maintain their poles there. So we've provided the easement documents to the town. The town's attorney has reviewed those easement documents. We met with the select board like 4 weeks ago. We had a public hearing 2 weeks ago. Obviously this now is the special town meeting. And then just so folks are aware in terms of consideration for the easement, we obviously recognize that there's a cost to the town to have this special town meeting tonight, so we're going to cover the cost of for the special town meeting. We're also going to cover costs for the attorney fees for reviewing those easements, and then we're proposing a $1,500 payment for the easement itself. And then in addition, some other benefits. The project is going to provide annual tax revenue to the town, and we've also proposed a net energy billing agreement for the town electric accounts as well as the school's electric accounts. And based on our review of those electric bills, we're estimating that the town would save about $45,000 over the first 20 years of that agreement, and the school would save about $93,000 over that same time period. That's my overview.
Yes.
Michael Hennessy. Being a little bit nerdy, the easement, you're talking about all utilities, and the warrant does not talk about any telephone or any cable or any sort of communication easement. And can that be amended or not?
Is this, your attorney reviewed this as far as
Yeah.
legalities?
Yeah, the easement document itself does include both access and utilities.
There's two separate easement agreements we can
I
sign.
was being very,
That's on our test. The warrant article was written by the town attorney, and she did review both easements.
Yes.
I just had a quick question, and again, I don't know too much about this either. When solar panels are at their limit, they use their limit up, what do we do with them? Where do we, in the town of West Bath, do they take them to the landfill, what happens to us?
No, it's a great question. All projects like this in the state of Maine are required to have a decommissioning plan approved by the Maine Department of Environmental Protection. So this project has an approved decommissioning plan. And so it's the system owner, not the town, that's required to decommission the system at the end of its life. And there's actually, in addition to that plan that has to be approved, the project has to put money up front, and that's approved by the DEP, to pay for that decommissioning. So it either has to get a bond or a letter of credit before it can start construction, so that the funds are available when it comes time to decommission the project.
And the town of West Bath does not, I mean, you take them somewhere else other than,
Yeah, so all the materials, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of the materials in the solar array are reusable or recyclable, so most of it's steel. And then there's a lot of other metals and glass. So a lot of it's recyclable materials.
Yes.
You probably covered this in the hearing, but is the opportunity there to recommission it? I mean, to extend beyond the 20 years?
That would be up to the landowner at the time of the end of the system's life, right? So it's a 25-year lease agreement with three 5-year extension options. So up to 40 years, and then at that point, if the landowner at that time wanted to, it could be recommissioned, but it's not a requirement.
I do have another question. Going up the highway, you see, and by Augusta, you see all these solar panels, and they're all covered with dust. Does that cut down on the amount of power that they're producing?
It could a little bit,
I mean, do
sure.
they have somebody go out there occasionally and, I mean, because you're giving us how
Yeah.
much the town's gonna get back as far as revenue.
Mhm. Right,
What
so
happens?
So our company does operation and maintenance as well. So, typically these projects have an operation and maintenance agreement in place before they're constructed. Because it's, in the system owner's best interest too, that the system's producing as much power as it can, because that's how the system owner gets a return on that initial investment.
Any other questions? Okay, yes or ready to vote? All those in favor of this project? All those opposed? It's unanimous, it does pass. Is there a motion to adjourn this town meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning? All those opposed? It passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, David.
We're gonna reorganize.